Hi everybody, I hope that you are doing well. My name is Gabriella. For anybody new tuning in, before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing something happening that you may feel kind of unsure about, and that's definitely something to pay attention to. It's like if you're not feeling intuitively a solid yes about something, you want to pay attention to it. Because there may be something going on like behind the scenes or something that you're meant to like realize or pay attention to. The thing is that when it comes to our intuition, when we know within like our bodies, within our spirit, that like something is right or it's a very obvious yes for us, we don't hesitate, we go for it. There's like this sense of being in touch with our knowing when we are like in contact with our intuition in that way. When it comes to situations and we feel a sense of feeling unsure, feeling confused, like feeling like I don't know if it's a yes, I don't know if it's a no, like sometimes even ambivalence, which makes it very hard to find like middle ground. These are times to pay attention because there's a reason why you're not getting a clear yes, and it can give you a lot more information in checking this out further. Because it seems like something that's coming towards you that you feel this way about. All right. So we are starting off. I'm hearing something about the Lovers. I'm looking at the Fool here. Yeah, your intuition is telling you about something you're doing. This notion of rocking back and forth with something, trying to figure out, is this a yes? Is this a no? What am I feeling here? I'm hearing coming to order. Twos, choices, decisions, split path. What are you feeling? What's your intuition telling you? What is speaking to you? It seems like this is about like maybe trying something new, a new path that you're forging even. You could be doing something that you don't have like maybe a direction manual and you're trying to figure out what to do here. Like, where do we go from here? What step do we take? It's kind of like this. Sometimes when we receive guidance, because you're like not being handed something physical, or it's not like this booming voice from the sky telling you like right or left, it can be kind of confusing figuring out like where you're being guided and what you're being told. And it looks, to start off with the Fool, you may be doing something that you don't have a whole lot of experience with, or like maybe this leg of the journey you're not familiar with. You could be exploring new territory. Could be something that you're putting like your hope and your faith into, really being like, you know what, my intuition is speaking to me. I'm gonna listen to what it's telling me. I trust it, I believe in it, and I know that I will find my footing, I will find my path. It's just a matter of like maybe figuring out some details right now with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Like, how do we go about planning this out? How do we make this make sense right now? You might be tossing a plan out the window completely. It like you may have been trying to plan something out, but it's not going to work that way. There's something about maybe just needing to go with the flow of things. It feels like a moment where your guides are like, hey, this is a moment where you want to loosen your grip rather than tighten it, okay? Yeah, it's like this. If you're like holding on to the plan too tightly, when this comes through for you, your hands are already going to be holding something and you're not going to have anything to grab it with. So this is about loosening your grip so you can catch this, because I'm seeing something coming through for you that's connected with like this thing that you're exploring. I'm hearing we waited for this. Okay. This opportunity now that is available to you, there's a sense of this, like, not necessarily having been easy to get to the point of, but it seems like whatever you were following when it came to your intuition, it led you in the correct direction. There's a sense of something coming together now. And even wanting to stand behind what this is that's coming together. Even to protect it. I'm feeling a protective energy with the emotionally protective, I see, with the Seven of Wands. You may be being more mindful of who it is that you're sharing, like, your energetic, your emotional company with. Because it kind of seems like people are eyeing you in some way. It's like people want to celebrate you, people want to be around you, but I'm seeing you at the same time wanting to be protective of yourself emotionally. So as not to get into anything that you're going to feel like, oh, this is a cycle that I want to end and, like, have to go through that whole thing. That whole dance. So it seems too like you want to be, it's like this, right? You want to be open, authentic, honest, transparent, all of those things. And you also want to have a sense of privacy is what I'm seeing. With the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups here, it's like protecting your emotional space from, like, even those that you socialize with or those that have access to you. And I am seeing this sense of, like, people being curious about what's going on with you, people wanting to, like, know things, stuff like that. So when it comes to what this is that you're stepping into, there may be more people around you, maybe more people have questions about you, whatever this is that's going on. It seems even like it's, like, over time, maybe something that is going to, like, collect, gather further, things like that when it comes to, yeah, people being curious about what you're up to, what you're doing, your personal life. This seems more like your intimate personal life just because it's the Queen of Cups, so it's like your emotional world and things like that. Your energetic world. First major arcana out, zodiac-wise. Scorpio. With Neptune right next to you. As you are acquiring more and more information, it is allowing you to gain clarity. It's like I'm seeing a lens that's out of focus, and it's like the more information you're getting, the more the dial is twisting, and something is focusing in. The lens is focusing in, and I'm seeing this be connected with, like, a perspective shift, which makes sense, right? It's like the hanged man hangs until they reach a sense of enlightenment. Like, there's something that you're coming to the conclusion of, something that is becoming more clear to you, something that is making more sense, something that you're focusing on, something that you're realizing, something that you are seeing clearly. And it's all part of this change, this transition that you are going through. Which may feel like a lot at first. It seems like even a lot happens at once, or there's just something that feels quite intense with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you are exploring something in a new way. You are taking a chance on it. You look very hopeful. There's a sense of being optimistic about this. Like, we're going to explore this. Maybe I don't have a lot of experience with this, but I'm okay with that. Or maybe I don't know a lot. Maybe there's a lot to learn. Maybe I recognize that. Whatever this is that you are trusting, whatever this is that you're following, there is an opportunity for you to gain, for you to learn more. So yeah, it feels like getting on board with something because you believe in it, because you believe in the direction that you're going in, and this is going to afford you the opportunity to learn more about your intuition, to get more in touch with it, to learn more about your feelings. And what it looks like to me is by exploring whatever this is, there's a sense of success within this. To have the Six of Cups here, or not the Six of Cups, to have the Six of Wands here, this can be something that you're doing where there is some sort of acknowledgement of your accomplishments in some way. So by like taking a chance with this, by exploring it, it seems like there's some, I am hearing the word notoriety. There's some sort of recognition of what it is that you're doing. I don't know on what level this recognition is. The Six of Wands can speak about public recognition. It can be like recognition at work, recognition within the work arena, within your personal life. But it does seem to have it be next to the Three of Cups. Like, people that are around you that are connecting with what it is that you're doing are noticing you. There's this sense of you being seen. There's this sense of you being recognized. And it looks like more people are getting more curious about what it is that you are doing, that you're connecting with more people, that there are more people wondering about what's going on with you specifically. I'm seeing there be a very direct focus on like the people around you and you. It's like the Page of Swords is staring straight at the Queen of Cups, wanting to know more. So it seems like something to be aware of, because especially if you're doing something where you're gaining some sort of popularity, more people are noticing you. There's also going to be an emphasis on like how much of your life even that you want to share, how private you want to keep things, how exposed you want to be, all of that stuff. So it seems like something that's coming into play now, because I'm seeing you also be like more deliberate with who it is that you're connecting with, who it is that you're socializing with, who it is that you're communicating with, who is it that has access to your information and to your energy, and how much access do they have. And I'm seeing something going through a change with the Scorpio energy here that's connected with how it is that you're socializing. I'm seeing some sort of plan that's being made. I'm seeing you like get more serious and even get more protective. And I am seeing like something that had been happening that may have not been, that you may have felt was not allowing you to grow, or was holding you back, or was like stymieing you in some way, or was not helpful to you. I'm seeing that thing come to an end. And within that, there's a sense of you like blossoming or opening up. And there's a sense of you touching something that you wanted to touch, connecting with something that you wanted to connect. I'm looking at Uranus, Scorpio, and Neptune. This can also be you getting more support for like a venture of yours, a creation of yours, a job that you're doing, stuff like that. I'm seeing you working very, very hard. I'm hearing prestigious. I'm hearing another word. Fastidiously. I'm seeing you like tapping all the way into your gifts, like really using that as an access point is what I'm hearing. Yeah, when it comes to what it is that you're tapping into, this feels like natural born skills and abilities, like things that you want to pursue, things that you care to connect with, and things that you feel you have an affinity for, you want to have an affinity for. Connecting with what you're meant to connect with upon your path. I'm hearing having an interest is a direction. It's like by you leaning all the way into, I see the Ace of Cups not just as like connection and love and stuff like that. I see the Ace of Cups as also being like our natural gifts that we are meant to be sharing, the ways that we connect with ourselves and also the ways that we connect with the world, what it is that we bring to the world, what it is that we bring to light. And there's a notion of like by leaning more into this, by leaning most into this, it is helping you discover your path, your fated journey, where you are meant to be traveling. It's allowing you to have access to the internal compass. Allowing you to access, maybe because we always have access to it, it's just about like whether we are accessing it or not. But yeah, because of this way that you are leaning into yourself, there's something now that you're able to touch. And it felt like a long time coming. It felt like a trip to even get here to this point, and now we have arrived. Cancer. I even get I'm feeling an activation on the right half of the crown. This feels like by recognizing what you have discovered you want to be sharing, what it is that you want to be doing, what you feel like, I don't know, is part of your purpose, we can say, and what it is that you want to be investing your time and energy into, what it is that you feel connected with when you're doing it, when you get into that sense of like a flow state, when you are so immersed in a moment that you transcend time. By tapping into this, by accessing this, it is helping you feel connected with like your purpose in a very big way. It's giving you access to not only what you feel you're meant to be doing, but also feeling like you are in touch and in place, that things are as they are meant to be, and that you're doing what you're meant to be doing, which also connects you with the people that are meant to be coming into your life. Not that you don't always move through that, but there's a sense of like, because of moving like in alignment and with purpose, you may feel like more like easily fitting things begin entering into your life. And there's a sense even of feeling like there has been some like divine orchestration of this. It's like less resistance and more painting the canvas, more painting your canvas. There's a sense here too of the Ace of Cups being like such an authentic, such a pure energy that it doesn't matter like who came before you or who goes after you. This is about like you leaving your mark in the way that you want to, and recognizing that no matter who's done what, you are forging your own path in your own way. And that being important, because it's about not following what everybody else is doing, but staying true to what you believe you are meant to be doing, regardless of what anybody else is doing or everybody else is doing. And so this is about feeling so in touch with yourself that you can't help but do what is authentic to you. You can't help but create in the way that you are meant to. Just get the strong feeling of like really vibing out here with this. It feels like this moment of very intense, even satisfaction for what it is that you're doing. With the Chariot and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, like finally getting to this place where you're like, I can feel like that. I can get in touch in this way. Like I do have access to that feeling. And the chapter closes here. I'm looking at the world. This was quite a feat to get to. It looks like the next chapter that you're going to be opening, because in the first chapter, in this chapter, it was about like getting connected and leaning into it and exploring what this is of yours that you want to be exploring. These gifts, this gift, whatever this is, your connection, your love. Because it doesn't just have to be like what it is that you are doing. It can be like how you're feeling, the ways that you are connecting with other people, the love, the light that you are bringing to others, to yourself, to others. Now it seems like what is going to be crafted with what it is that you can do. It's like, first it was about gathering and understanding, recognizing the resources that you have. This next chapter is going to be about exploring those things and what you can create with them further than what you have already, is what I'm hearing. So Scorpio and Cancer, I'm looking at Jupiter and Saturn as well. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.